Hi, I'm Mitchell Spearman. I'm pleased to tell you that I'm at the beautiful Lake Nona Golf Club in Orlando, Florida, home to 18 tour players and the Tavistock Cup. So come with me and let's see if we can improve your game. I'm here this morning with Joanna. Joanna Dove is a yoga teacher. Good morning, Joanna.
Hi.
Joanna, yoga I think is fantastic for golf. I've learned that from you already.
Yeah.
And I think it could be most helpful to our games and our swings and our bodies. I found that using a golf cart can be most helpful for stretching before I go out to play. It's sturdy, it's stable, it's got some different levels of it, so I call it my mobile cart gym.
Sounds like a good name to me.
Good. So what I like to do is start from the ground up. It's a simple way that then I can remember what I'm doing, starting from my calves all the way up. So if I do it, just let me know if I'm actually doing this properly.
Pleasure.
The first thing I like to do is just take my right foot back and separate it, and I'm trying to stretch my calf at the back. So I'm pushing against the cart to get my stability here. I bend into my front knee and that extends the back leg. So I'm getting my calf stretched up.
Great. Just bring the heel out this way a bit so the feet are more lined up.
Okay.
That's
I find
great.
that just by moving the heel a little bit, you get a different angle in the
Yeah, that's
calf.
very true, yeah.
Okay, so I start with that one. Then the next one is to just hold on here for stability, and I do a quad stretch, just pulling up quad, remembering to stand tall in the body and not slouch like this. Is that right?
Yeah, that's great. And then you also just want to make sure your knees are aligned. You don't want the knee coming forward or back or flaying out.
Got it.
That's
Okay.
very good, yeah.
Then I go into the hamstring, and I just use a little ledge here on the edge of the cart.
Okay.
Keep my back leg straight and get my hips square. I don't want to be at an angle. And then I work on getting the knee straight, standing tall, and eventually I bring the toe a little bit towards me. The more I can do that, the more I feel like I'm leaning into the stretch.
Yeah, that's great. And you'll get a better stretch in the hamstrings if you flex the foot more. And obviously, you know, if you're not very flexible, don't worry, just start really low. Just do something. If you start down here, and you can bend forward a little bit. You know, we're all at different levels of flexibility, so do what you feel good with.
I think that's where I started, was down there, but now I'm up to here, so that works. So I've done that. Then I think my favorite stretch is to hold on nice and firmly again onto the
Right.
cart, and put my right leg across and just start sinking
Try it
down.
with you.
Now that, I know that's getting me in my groin, in my glute here, is that correct?
Yes, it
I
is.
love
And
that
this is
feeling.
for the hip flexors
Yeah.
as well
Yeah.
as the glutes.
Yeah, yeah. Now that's so important in
Bring
the
the
golf.
knee down.
That's so important in the golf swing, because that's how you're going to be able to stay in the shot here. This has to be flexible. If this is all tight as you come into the ball, you're just going to lose your angles through the shot. So that's
Right.
really important, and I do that as all of these on both sides. So I stay there for quite a while. I just sink into it, and you just sink and you sink and you sink as you go down.
Fantastic.
So that's the lower body, and what I like to do for the upper body, put my hands out here like so, get my legs straight, and I feel this is going to get my lats. So it's sort of a downward dog, what you might say in yoga, but
Yes.
I'm doing a standing downward dog, and you can
Great.
really stretch out.
That's fantastic. You feel this all here, right, and opening up the front of the
Yeah,
body.
again, that's what I want in my swing. I want to be able to complete my backswing. If I'm tight in here, the backswing is going to get short. If I'm loose in there, I can really complete the backswing and get myself wound up there. The final one I like to use the golf cart for is opening up my pecs. So I put my arm here and I just stretch away, and I do both sides, and I get nice and open in my upper chest here.
You can move the arm up and down and then work different areas.
Yep, so
So
you-
just take it up, take it down, and just lean forward and see where it works and get the feeling.
So that's how you can use the golf cart for leverage. The other thing I carry around with me is this thing called a stretch pole. And I extend it out, set it up like here, Joanna.
It looks very
But
interesting.
bend from the waist, both arms straight, trying to keep my hips still. And this is how I get my shoulder turn to the right, and I'm pushing really hard with my right arm, keeping it straight there. So I feel it this way. I hold that for several seconds.
Is that
and then I
really
go-
stretching the back then?
Absolutely, and then I hold it here. And I find that one side is better than the other. So on this one, my hips tend to open more.
Right.
So I have to resist a little bit more, and I go like that. And this is my favorite one, I must say. That really feels, if I was swinging through the ball, talk about staying down through the shot, that will certainly give you the feeling.
I like, one of my favorite ones is with the club, when you take it behind your back, you know, and you hold it like this.
Yes.
I love this one.
That's so
when
simple
you,
to do, yeah.
You pull the top hand up, the bottom hand down. That feels fantastic. And then switch hands. I love that one. And I just have to say, I don't know if you recommend this. You do this one for the forearms and for the wrists. It's great for women because we have weaker wrists. Feels very good down the arm.
That looks
And
excellent.
the other arm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good to do both hands, especially the left one for the ladies. Johanna, thank you for watching me do the warm-up routine.
Pleasure.
Remember, the golf cart gets you around the golf course, carries your golf bag, but it also can be used as a stretching tool, and as I called it, it can be the mobile gym.